What's up, YouTube? Okay, so I had this whole fucking other video, like it was recorded and everything, and it was basically me just telling you guys stories about paranormal activity that has happened to me, but it is not able to upload. So I guess we're going to upload. This story is talking about how I became a domestic terrorist. So, cheers. Okay, so how I became a domestic terrorist. Híjole. Okay, well, see, this is a story about why you should not do illegal shit. So, okay. Okay, first things first. If you guys have not noticed, I am in a gang. Or part of a gang, or was part of a gang. I am in a gang. Like, that's just it. I am part of a gang. The gang that I am a part of is, if you're in California, you probably have heard of it, is the Norteños. Nortes. So, my daddy is a norteño, you know, my mom, side of the family, you know, whatever, they do their thing. My dad is a norteño. Some of my mom's family members are southerners. Take a hit to that. Anyways, so, I don't know if you guys have seen my car, my little red car that I have. If you guys follow me on social media, you guys probably have seen me driving it around, so, that little car, I've had that car for about, it's a 2001. It was, I know I'm blowing my nose on a fucking t-shirt. I really don't give a fuck. It's a dirty shirt. But it's not too dirty. It's too clean for the, it's too dirty for the, it's too clean for the dirty clothes, but too dirty for the clean clothes, if you know what I mean. So it becomes a snot bucket. So yeah. Oh yeah, so, if anyone knows that quick little backstory, yes, I was, you know, trafficked by my friends from the age of like 9, 10 to like 12. So this is after I was SEX trafficked by Sureños. So let's just get right on into it. So so my dad was a gang member. My older brothers were all gang members. I became a gang member because it was literally, I was just angry and I wanted to get revenge for what I went through. So I became a gang member too. So basically, I'm really trying to like think how to say this without getting in fucking any trouble. So I'm just gonna fucking come right out and say it. So basically, my little car, I was 13, 14 years old driving a car. No license. Car had insurance. Car was registered. Obviously not in my name, though. So I would just, like, dip. Like, I would go from, like, San Jose to Los Angeles in, like, a couple hours. Like, I want to say 3 hours. For sure. Like, 3-4 hours. I was in SJ to LA real quick. I would go from San Jose to Medford. If you guys don't know where Medford is, that is not in California, that is in Oregon. In about 5 hours, So it's like Medford is like really borderline California, Oregon. So that's like really like right there, like Redley, Weed, California. So it's like it's right there if you get it. So that's just like a little, like I did I think I did SJ to Vegas in about 2.5 hours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was LB, Las Vegas to San Jose, California in about 2.5 hours. So y'all are probably wondering, like, goddamn, shorty, the fuck you got metal on your foot? Metal, pedal to the metal, baby. Pedal to the metal. All gas, no brake. We do not stop. No cop, no stop, and we do not give a fuck. So, yeah. I'm not gonna say what I was transporting because I do not want to glorify that as a runner. I do not want to glorify running illegal products stolen from the government. I do not want to glorify that whatsoever. So I really do not. I just want to say that anything that I was running was probably going to get fucking, for sure, the Fire Trade Arms Administration, the FTA, was gonna fucking be on my ass. For sure the DEA was gonna be on my fucking ass. For sure the FDA was gonna be on my ass. For sure, basically anything that I was running was more than likely, I was looking at some pretty hefty time. And I'm not talking at like 25 with an L type little baby time. Like, no, that's getting 25 to life would have been a fucking godsend if I had gotten caught. So you know, I was a little bad baby. Like, I was like, literally, I was a bad baby. Like, the hood called me baby, but I was a bad baby. So I really don't know how to say what we did without like completely like getting me in trouble, even though I'm pretty sure like statute of limitation is over, and I did fucking serve my sentence. I only got probation, so that was fucking amazing. I got my license suspended till I was 20. I was not allowed to get my driver's license till the age of 20. I'm still not allowed to own a firearm. I'm legally not allowed I'm not even legally allowed to be around a gun because I am a domestic terrorist. And we're gonna say it like that because I do not want to get in trouble by saying the T word. So I'm a terrorist. Best way to say it, SJPD had intercepted a shipment that we really needed. So, basically, we, SJPD intercepted a shipment that we needed. We didn't have time to get a new shipment. And it was basically do or die. It was literally a do or die situation. And it was either we do this and we risk going to jail for the rest of our lives, or we die because the person that wants their shipments wants their shipment, and he's not playing with us. So it's either we're all going to jail or we're all fucking dying. So it was basically do or die. Like, it's either you do this or you die. So like, if y'all do not understand, if y'all ever really heard somebody say, oh, it's do or die, y'all, you guys do not really know how hard it, like, I know people usually say that like in sports situations, or like, oh bro, like, you know, it's do or die, we gotta win this game. No, bro, do or die is literally when it's, yo, you finna do this, I'm about to fucking, alright, and it's like, sheesh, not want to do that. So we said, fuck it, did what we had to do. You know, I'm not gonna really say exactly what, but I got a police radio out of it. I mean, they already scanned it, and it's good to go because it's been past 10 years, so I'm pretty sure I'm free to say this. So I was walking up and down in front of the police station, so up and down, waiting, because like I was like there was a reason for this. So and then I looked in one of the cop cars, like, I don't know why their window was down, and I went, and I started running to my car, and it was like I knew like it was time to go. Like, I started running to my car, and as soon as I got in the car, you know, the boys got in the car, and I was like, all right, let's go, you know, like, you got it? And they're like, we got it. And I was like, we got it. I was like, let's go. And then I was like, that was too easy. Like, you feel me? Like, we just, like, I'm gonna just say, we just broke into a police station. like, how? And that's when they were like, that was too easy. And so I start taking off, and I'm on the 85. I'm on the 85. I'm on one of the 80s. I'm on either 87 or 85. But basically, I hop on right there. I'm on the 87, 85, something like that. I do not remember. It was a long time ago. But I know I was on either the 85 or the 87, and I was going that way. So I was going. Actually, no. I was going that way. I went the opposite way. I was smart. I went the opposite way. So instead of taking the whatever 80, 85, 87 that I was on, going straight to my house, I went the opposite. So I fucking banked it out from the back, and then we got onto the 280, 680. And then I hop onto the 101. And basically is, I come out from the back end of the 101. So I'm like over here by the 87. So we went out through the back, and then I'm coming down 101 south, and I'm heading towards 280, 680. Alright. So I'm fucking going, like, y'all ever seen sliding? Like, that's what the fuck I was doing. I was slipping and sliding. And before this, like, you're probably thinking, like, holy shit, you know, like, y'all got, like, you got fucking 4 people, sounds like, in the car, and, like, a shipment that you don't want to tell us what shipment you guys needed. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you. And, no, see, when I came back out the back way, before I hopped onto the 101, since it was really dark, when I went like this, they were all already in the back, and they all rolled out of the car. So it was just me, basically, by myself. Yes, I had a weapon. I had one of those. That's why I'm not allowed to own a firearm. Okay. So, I'm dipping, like, I don't know, like, how, like, maybe just, like, it was so fast, like, heat of the moment, like, it was dark, too, so, like, maybe that, like, low-key helped, And the fact that the interior light in my car, I busted, so when you open the door it will not turn on, but my mechanic fixed it for some reason. I don't know why the hell he fixed it. He said he thought I would be happy with it, but I'm fucking not. I'm really not. Like, I'm really irritated now that my interior light is fixed. And I know that makes no sense, but I'm really irritated that it's fixed because I don't want it to go on when I open the door. I don't. Okay, so you know, because when you get onto the 101 on ramp like that, it goes like this. So you feel me? So when I was going like this, they basically all rolled out the car, and the cops didn't see it, so they were just chasing me. And I'm zooping. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm just like, fuck, bro, like, this is a fucking movie. Like, I'm like low-key thinking like, fuck, bro, like, are they recording this? Like, am I on the news? Like, this is before social media. This is before social media really was popping, all right? This is before, like, you know, shit was real. You know, this is when, you know, you had to be there, basically. This is like back when it's, oh, bro, like, you had to be there. You feel me? So, basically, I see one of the cops go, and I'm like, oh, he got a, and I'm like, fuck this. And I literally just, you know, have my cart hand like this. So I literally, boom, 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 did that. Not even gonna say exactly what I did. If you understand what the fuck I just said, then you understood it. And he slowed the fuck down. And I'm just, boom. I see that opening, I zip. And then I see car on this side, like this, and I'm like, fuck it. Boom. Literally, I'm like this, and I go, boom, boom, boom. I hit the, yeah. So, no stops. And I'm basically just, boom. Every time I see, like, them about to pop my tires, basically. Yes, we'll say that. Pop my tires. I'm basically, boom, pop, 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 pop. And then I get to the Story Road exit, yo. Like, I had already gotten past them. Like, it was basically, they were like, holy shit, like this bitch, yeah, like, dunking on us, like, nah, like, they basically all fell back, and I'm smashing, and I'm like, I had already started slowing down, so I had gone from going 180, dumping on the cop, like, trying to pop the cop's tires, doing all that crazy shit, and I had already slowed down to basically, like, maybe 65, and then Pineda, I'm gonna say you straight the fuck up by name, motherfucker, because you and me, we're like this. Me and Officer Pineda, you know, we got a, I'm blushing right now, I'm turning red, but, you know, me and Pineda, we got a special bond as a police officer and criminal. I'm gonna take a hit to that. Pineda, I'm fucking turning red because I'm naming you by name, but I really don't give a fuck. And so, I'm basically about to get off on Story, and I'm like, I made it home, free and shit. And all I feel is, boom. And the car, I turn around, and I look at him, and I just look, and I'm like, and he just says over the bullhorn, you think I didn't know where the hell you were going, Maldonado? And I'm like, and I just stand there, and he's like, don't even move. He's like, put your hands up, don't even move. You know, he goes, he looks, and he's so mad because there's nothing in the car. Like, there's nothing in the car that could put me in jail for the rest of my life except this gun. Like, that's like the only thing that could like put me in jail for the rest of my fucking life. And basically the only thing that saved me for not going to jail for the rest of my life was that when they said, "What the hell is your problem? What the fuck is your problem?" And I told them, "I don't know. I was just going for a fucking joyride. It's fucking midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought it'd be just the perfect time for me to just, you know, steal my brother's car and go for a little drive." And so they're like, "So this is your brother's car?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, the car's under his fucking name. It's under his insurance. Like, it's there." And they call him. And they're like, "So, Mr. Carrillo, is your sister blah, 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 da, 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 da?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Before you guys say anything, though, I'd like to report my car and my firearm stolen." And I'm like, this fucking shithead. And in my head, but then I'm just sitting there like this, like whatever. And he goes, "Well, Mr. So-and-so," they're like, "Mr. Carrillo," they're like, "Can you please come down to the station, da 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 da." They're like, "We have your," they're like, "Can you give us the serial number for your da da da? Can you give us the VIN number for your vehicle, da 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 da?" And he goes, "Yeah, this is my vehicle number, this is my this is the serial number, this is the firing pin number, da 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 da." Woo woo woo, giving them everything. And so he comes down. And whatever, and they tell him, "Okay, so you're pressing charges on your little sister, right? So we can get her for grand theft auto and grand larceny of a weapon." And he goes, "Oh no, I'm not pressing charges." And they're like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Oh, I just he's like, "I reported them stolen." He's like, "Because I thought somebody else stole them." He's like, I thought my car was stolen." He's like, "And my firearm is in my vehicle." And they're like, "So you're not pressing the charges?" He's like, "Of course not." He's like, "I don't want my little sister to get in trouble." So technically it was an unlawful use of a firearm at that point, because it wasn't unlawful because I was lawfully allowed to use that gun because it wasn't stolen at that point anymore. So I was legally able to use it if I felt like my life was in danger. And since I had rifles pointed at me, that was enough to clear me of the thingy of that one. But they basically said, "You're not getting your fucking gun license back, so don't even try it." And I'm like, alright, whatever. They suspended my driver's license until the age of 20 because they couldn't catch me on what was it called? They couldn't catch me on grand theft auto because technically I didn't steal a car. So they gave me probation. And they were just like, basically, you're not gonna go to jail, but you have officially forfeited your Second Amendment right for the rest of your life. And it's like, you know what? Fine. If that's the way it has to go, let it be. And so basically, I was a horrible fucking child. Nobody should really look up to me as a role model, except a role model of what you should not do if you want a good life and you do not want to go through this fucking shit. Besides that, this is just story adult time. But yeah, if my brother hadn't saved my fucking ass, I would not even be here. I would be locked up. I would have probably been locked up for the rest of my life. But thankfully, all I got was assault on an officer, which is a misdemeanor. And I just had to do probation till I was like 18. Yeah, till I was like 18, and then I was 2 years after I was done with probation, parole, I could freaking get my driver's license. So it wasn't bad. I mean, that was what? 29. That's about to be almost like yeah, that was like 10 years ago, more or less, give or take. Because I was like 14, 13, 14, 15, somewhere around there. You know? So it really... If there's any teenagers watching this, yo, don't fucking break the law. That is the stupidest shit you will ever fucking do in your life. Do not fucking break the law. Do you got me? Okay. So, that's my story basically on how I became a domestic terrorist for the rest of my life, and I am not allowed to own a gun. So anything that you guys see me discharging, come on, I'm just gonna put it right now, it's props, or it's a BB gun, or an airsoft. Like, come on. So yes, any weapons that you see in any videos are pure props, and it's just me showing with false ammunition how to properly aim. So yeah, I might do a shooting video later on, so that'll be kind of fun to watch. So all right, bye Shark Tanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.